On a hot Rod Laver Arena in the afternoon of day 10, it was an all-Russian affair in the men's quarter-final clash between Daniil Medvedev and Andrei Rublev. In a tight first set, the giant number 4 was the first to break.
There it is.
His good mate broke straight back and served to take the set into a tiebreaker. But Medvedev's powerful returns were too much for Rublev, and he broke him to love to clinch the first set.
Medvedev makes him pay.
The second set was brutal for both players, with long rallies in the hot sun, peaking at 43 shots in the sixth game.
Just missed, but that was a physical effort from Rublev.
Rublev needing a quick break to catch his breath. At 3-all, Rublev had a great chance to break and turn the match, but he just couldn't finish.
Oh, how good is that defense?
Medvedev staved off 3 break points and then was able to take the next to go up 5-3.
And the break comes by virtue of a 4 unforced error.
He raced through his serve and finished big to take the second.
And that punctuates the second set for Medvedev.
Rublev looked exhausted, bending over to rest on his racket between points. Medvedev took advantage, going up 4-love in the third.
There it is. All hands to the pump now for Medvedev.
The world number 4 on his way to a first Australian Open semi-final, joining his countryman Aslan Karatsev and winning his 19th consecutive match.
And a lovely way to seal the deal. It'll be a first Australian Open semi-final appearance for Medvedev, the third in his career as he takes down his good friend Andrei Rublev in straight sets yet again.
We usually had days where it's 20 degrees, 23 maximum, and even on the sun it's not that hot. And you come on the quarterfinal against Andrei, and we had some unbelievable rallies, and I mean after the point it's tough to breathe. Actually, I think I'm one of the first players to make Andrei that tired on the court, so I'm quite happy about it.
He now awaits his opponent, Rafael Nadal or Stefanos Tsitsipas. The last time these two met at an Australian Open, the 2019 semi-final, Rafa conceded just 6 games against the 6th-seeded Greek. The servers were dominating the early games, with 3 in a row all going to love. Tsitsipas came into this one fresh after a walkover in his last match, and Nadal made him work early in this 25-shot rally.
Oh, what a rally between these two. Phenomenal use of the court.
In the 8th game, Nadal finally broke to go up 5-3. He capitalised, held serve and secured the first set.
That was an absolute connoisseur's set of tennis from Rafael Nadal.
Rafa kept the winners coming early in the second.
Oh, this is just gorgeous to watch.
The Spaniard was in total control, working his opponent all over the court. Nadal broke him twice and stormed through the second set 6-2.
2 sets to love it is for the second seed.
Tsitsipas needed to somehow break Nadal. An extremely difficult task, with Rafa's first serves going in at 82%, and he won 100% of those. But to the Greek's credit, he held his own, and it went to a tiebreaker. Some unusual unforced errors gave Tsitsipas a big opportunity. And with 3 set point chances, he took the set. The first one Nadal has lost in this tournament.
Well, that is a tremendous triumph for his endeavours.
This was a big boost for Tsitsipas, and he started to make Rafa uncomfortable, outperforming him in the rallies.
Oh, that is scintillating from Tsitsipas.
For the first time, Nadal had to save break point, and he rose to the challenge. But this match was far from over. At 4-all, Tsitsipas finally broke the champ and levelled it at 2 sets all. This was turning into an epic.
And to a 5th and deciding set we go. Incredible achievement for Tsitsipas.
The 5th set was a real test of attrition. No break points in the first 10 games, just plenty of power from the servers.
Oh, wow, too good.
This changed in the next game. Tsitsipas served for the match. Rafa refused to concede.
Oh my goodness. A waft of his wand and we're back to juice.
After 4 hours and 5 minutes, Tsitsipas got to match point.
Tsitsipas soars into the semi-finals and produces one of the great comebacks of all time.
2 sets down, what a comeback. What a victory for Stefanos Tsitsipas.
I started very nervous, I won't lie, but I don't know what happened after the 3rd set. I fly like a little bird. Everything was working for me, and I think the emotions at the very end are undescribable.
I missed a couple of balls in the tiebreak that I shouldn't if I could not miss if I want to win. And that's it. Then I think Stefanos played a great fourth and fifth set. I was there. I played a couple of bad games. Just well done for him.
In the quad wheelchair singles final, Australia's Dylan Alcott faced Sam Schroeder of the Netherlands. Alcott, the world number one, dominated the first, winning 6-1.
So Alcott takes the first set.
He went on to clinch the championship in straight sets, his 7th straight AO title.
So Alcott is all-conquering. It's a magnificent 7 for the champ. And he has, in the end, demoralised Sam Schroeder 6-1, 6-love.